Hello guys, MegaGoth here. I just want to show you the volumes in ArmA 3 Vanilla. I'm gonna show you them in game and then I'm gonna show you them in my digital audio workstation to show you that the game is mixed way too loud. We are walking. Okay.
Standing by. On the way. Awaiting orders. Solid copy.
Okay, thanks. Alright, let's quit the recording and hop in the digital workstation. Fraps video, there we go. Let's extract the audio stream, hop into Reaper, my favorite Reaper. Yes, and you still need to buy that. Okay, so footsteps and background noise is around minus 16 to 14 decibels, which is fine. Let's look at this. Yeah, these samples are hyper compressed, as you can see. The waveforms are just being cut off here, which is not necessary, but it is necessary because in the loud context of the game, the guns have to stand out. And if you don't turn everything else down, you have to produce your new stuff louder. And this is not sexy, not the good way to go.
On the way.
Now the tank here is already maxing out the volume. As you can see, it says here minus 0.3 decibels, which means it's already maximum volume. And I know that tanks are loud, but a gunshot that you fire like from your own position or a guy right next to you should still be louder, even if it's not realistic. Like let's say a tank has maybe 80 decibels of some pressure level when it's like going full speed and super loud, and the gun has 150 in real life. You cannot show that in the game, but you can have like maybe a 3 decibel difference or 6 decibel difference, which would be nice. It's easy. Yeah, so you end up with very compressed sound. It's not sexy.
Awaiting or copy.
Here we go, even worse example. You have the helicopter, the tank, and the weapon at the same time, and as you can see, the ArmA 3 limiter is really working hard to not let the audio clip, and it just means it's just too loud. Now in the poll I said something about TeamSpeak and stuff. Yeah, obviously, because TeamSpeak, if TeamSpeak is operating at maximum volume, its waves also are going to look like this, but it will not stand out. It will not cut through the overall mix. So you have to reduce the ArmA 3 effects or raise your TeamSpeak volume, but raising the TeamSpeak volume is not the right thing, because you will do what's happening here. You will clip the audio, so you have to lower the gain. This is a very loud part here. You can only make out the gun because it has so much noise and it's so much high frequencies. Yeah, you can see it very clearly. The helicopter is completely maxing out the volume of this. It's completely maxing out the volume. And yes, helicopters are very loud, but again, from a gameplay perspective, a gunshot that you fire should be a tad bit louder than the helicopter. Yeah, everything is way too loud. But here's a solution. I have created my sound mod, and I'm currently testing out ArmA 3, MegaSound volume levels. There we go. Volume levels is a config which currently completely changes the volume levels of character movement, environments, the slammer tank, and weapons, obviously. And I'm gonna show you later in the digital audio system, in my program where you can see the audio, that it really makes sense from a gameplay standpoint. Remember that in the first showcase, the grenade shot and the gun were pretty much the same volume? Well, it's not the case anymore. Let me record this. I'm doing 2 recordings at the same time. My computer is really hating me right now. You notice the game is quieter, right? So let me turn it up. You probably won't hear it, but the game is quieter. So I'm gonna talk a bit quieter as well. You have quiet footsteps. A bit louder run. And most loud is a sprint. Small differences, but they make sense. And let me put a grenade here and fire at the same time. The grenade explosion is clean. It stands out because it's louder, and everything works out great. Let me this is the MX. Let me show you the 50 cal sniper, which also has a louder value in the config. No compression, this is just how it works. Let me get the MX again and put down a tank. Slammer, there we go, boy. Alright, I want you to drive down this road.
Waiting. Copy that.
At full speed. I also increased the distance over which the tanks can be heard, because in the original game the maximum distance was like 400 meters. It's just crazy, it's a tank, so I made it like 900 meters or something. It's still not enough, I think. But you hear the tank? You can hear that the tank is loud if you raise your volume. And it doesn't hurt at all to raise your volume a little bit. Now, let's look. Oh, I deleted this file. I'm stupid. Well, I hope you remember how it looks. Extract audio stream. Let's go. I'm gonna love this. Alright, here's the new mix. Remember that the environment sounds were like what? Minus 14 or something? Now you see here, the new mix is minus 30 decibels. That's a lot more, so you have to raise your volume. But look at this. This is the gunshot. You see that it's not even near the maximum level. I'm using old version, which is why it's clipped like this. It's not gonna happen in the future versions. Here, you can barely see the waves, but they're there. And they're very quiet, because if something loud happens, it has to stand out. Here we go. I throw the grenade, and you can see and hear that the grenade is louder than the gunshot, and this makes it stand out so much more out of the mix without using any limiter or something. Listen. This is beautiful. I love it. The gunshots are at minus gunshots are at -6 decibels. 50 cal sniper is at -3, which is a bit louder, which you can clearly hear, but it's not as loud as, for example, a big cannons, which I'm gonna implement in the tanks and stuff. Yep. And now let's get to our tank example. Here, look at this. This is beautiful. No clipping, no distortion, no limiter. This is the tank at maximum volume driving by you. And you can clearly hear every single shot. It's beautiful. I mean, of course, you can talk about the levels not being loud enough or something, but this is a work in progress, and it's already sounding so much cleaner, guys. Because, for example, the limiter is not limiting all the tank sounds. Remember in the other showcase, the volume was completely maximized, and it's not anymore. It was like let me see if I can do this here. It was like this all over the place, like super loud. Everything was just completely maxing out the thing, but it's not anymore. I hope I made my point, guys. Turn down the game to make it all sound better. This is fucking beautiful. I love it.